Hey, welcome to Fretboard Fridays. My name is Dev. I've been a serious guitarist for over 3.5 decades. I want to help you improve. And today we're going to be talking about inversions of a minor triad on 2 strings. I'm going to put all the shapes up right now so that you can see, and you can just start applying them to your playing. But let's just take a look at them one more time. This is the first shape. I'm playing E minor triad on just with 2 notes on the high E and 1 note on the B string here. And I'm starting with this shape. And then the second shape is this. The third one is this, and then I'm up to the octave of the first shape. So all we're doing here is playing those notes in different orders by using octaves. And there's really 2 simple properties of the fretboard that will allow you to use inversions of triads that are similar to this. Let's take a look at those. The first is that any note that's on the high E string, we can play the same note on the B string by moving it up to the B string and up 5 frets. So for instance, I'm going to play this G note here, the 3rd fret of the high E, and that's the same note as if I move it up to the B and up 5 frets, it's the same note. And the next thing we're going to do is play an octave of any note on the B string. We can play the higher octave of it by moving it up to the high E and up 7 frets. So this 5th fret of the B, we can play that, move it up to the high E, move it up 7 frets, that's the octave of it. A bit of a stretch, but I can barely make it. So all we're going to do is take this first triad, and we're going to take the lowest note that we're playing with our index finger. We're always going to move that up to the note that we're playing with our pinky. So I'm going to move my index finger up to there. And then the note that I was playing with my index finger, we're going to move up to the B string. So I'm going to move it up 5 frets. Same notes as this. Now we'll always take the lowest note and move it up an octave. So I start with this. Oh, I don't start with this. Then I move the lowest note up an octave. Then we'll do the same thing. This is the highest note. We're going to play that with our index finger. We're going to move this note up to the B string. So it becomes, and we'll move the lowest note that we were playing on the B string, move that up an octave here. And then we're all the way back to the octave of the first form. This works on every two strings except for the G and the B because they're tuned differently. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But here's an example. Let's say is D minor on the A and D strings. So it's going to work everywhere. Let's do G minor on the D and the G strings.